We're here with.
Hey, give me props, huh?
Hey, give me props.
Hey, just kissing news.
It's our new thing. You have to
Hey, kiss. Kiss.
You gotta do it.
I only kiss him.
Oh, kiss.
He's like, that's his girlfriend. That's my guy right there.
I think Lawrence and
Guilty.
Anthony would do it.
What are you talking about? We would never do like that.
Yeah, but that's what you guys always did. You guys did very gay things on Just Kidding films. You
evidence.
queer baited using them.
You guys keep saying that all the time.
Yeah, because Bart was like, dude, you know what's so cool about them? I'm like, what? You know, like, I didn't even write these parts to be that gay, but Lawrence, like, took the initiative and made it gayer.
That's called being a professional.
And I wanted to deliver for you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Professional actor right there. That's why he's in the big leagues.
That's very similar to when you had the idea to make your character be undercover.
To be gay?
Not gay.
He was secretly.
Jason Hole.
Is that something you're gonna say in the future? Like, hey, all my characters were gay.
Yeah. You guys just.
Undercover.
I got you. It's toast.
It took 3 fucking guys to turn that damn clock on?
Just kissing news.
What the fuck, man?
We told her when we met each other's gay story, right? Here?
I think so.
Wait, you guys met under gay circumstances?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, we had what was it? Our mutual friend.
Alabon. Okay, we were at a club, right? And then
Pretty gay already.
Alabon, our homegirl Alabon and her gay friend Dennis was with Lawrence, right? And me and Alabon were friends, and so we were like walking towards each other at the club. Alabon's like, "Hey, Anthony, I want you to meet my gay friend." But Lawrence was also with them, so I just thought she was talking about Lawrence.
What a way to introduce somebody.
Thought that she was talking about me being the gay friend that everybody was meeting.
Because like there was this, we didn't know. Like,
Who introduces, like, yo, this is my gay friend?
no, to a friend that was gay. That was there. She wanted to introduce us to the gay friend, but then we saw each other and we're like, oh, I didn't know you were gay.
Yeah, but we
And then
had
you
heard
didn't
about
even look
each
at
other.
the gay guy as gay? Why did you think you guys
Bro,
were
and
gay?
then this is how it breaks down. For 3 months, literally 3 months passes and we just think each other's gay.
For real? That's hilarious.
We were like hella hanging out, but we knew of each other in the circles, but we just thought each other was gay.
Oh, that's Anthony Lee. That's the gay
He's
guy.
a gay guy. I was like, he doesn't feel like a gay dude, but that's cool. That's really cool.
That's fine.
He's so straight, but he's like, sometimes maybe he's a little gay. I don't know.
And I look at Lawrence and I'm like, I could believe it.
Lawrence is following you. Trying to fight.
Right? I heard he slays chicks, but I could believe it. And then I'm
a cover.
with Mike's song, and this is when we're using AIM. Is one day I go over to Mike's room and he's on AIM on this fucking giant ass computer in his room, and he's cracking up, right? I'm like, what you laughing at? It's like, dude, I'm talking with Lawrence right now. He's talking about this girl that blah blah blah, and I was like, Lawrence Cal? He's like, yeah, dude. And I was like, I thought he was gay. He's like, what? Lawrence gay? No. I'm like, bro, I swear to God.
That would be a big
He's like, Lawrence is not fucking gay, dude.
He's not gay. I'm gay.
You know how much he pulls? Mike's talking.
And then Mike tells him, because he's cracking up, that I thought he was genuinely gay. And Lawrence's like, Anthony was gay.
That's funny.
Back and forth, you guys are like, no, you're gay.
Yeah, but how did we figure it out? Like through album?
And you guys didn't even think the other guy was gay?
No,
What about Dennis?
that moment happened? I think it's because I told Mike, I was like, dude, when Alabama introduced us, she said, this is my gay friend. And then you're like, I think he literally was just like,
You're straight Dennis's gay friend.
Is she a white lady?
No.
but she might as well be.
What's her name?
Allison.
Oh, they said Albion.
Alabon.
I'll be on it.
I was like, that's a city.
It's her nickname.
A fucking android. I'll be on.
She's a little machine. Meet my gay friend.
Wait, how come neither
My
of you,
name's Albion.
how come neither of you thought the actual gay guy was the gay?
I don't even think I even like realized like there was like,
another
Yeah, because when he walks in the room, that's all you see usually.
He has aura.
Yeah. Something about him. Star power.
I did not have aura in college.
You had aura. Come on, man.
No, Was his aura? Was his aura because he was fat?
No.
He wasn't fat in college.
Oh, I thought he was fat.
Charismatic dude, man. Wait, look at you.
All right, anyways, I thought he was gay.
You look like you had good grades.
You look like you had good
Kinda
grades.
bugged.
The banh mi rubber?
Hey.
Spicy flavor.
Wait, so you don't? Did he really have like aura when you met him?
Yeah, no.
No, dude, I was stealing aura from him. Okay, this is how much I was trying to steal aura from you. They know this story here, but here's the context. Remember, this guy was having sex in his room and his room was next to mine, and
At the dorm?
he had this red light. You remember this story?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he always had this red light. I was like, damn, dude, bitches just like it, like fucking a red light. And then I tried it later, and my girlfriend was like, don't ever do that.
Special person for that.
Look, I didn't use a red light for fucking. I just thought it was cool.
He was
Like, it's
developing
like,
the
this is
film.
fucking
That's
cool.
Aura. See, I was performative. He was the real
You're
deal.
doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, and honestly, whatever aura that like you assume as you retards do that I have was just the fucking drippity cheese leftovers that maybe he sprinkled on.
Runoff.
Yeah.
Do you share
I
girls?
was just
Wait,
Have
so
this
then
one.
When was his turning point? When he went from like being like dorky Anthony to
He was never dorky. Anthony,
let's just say
though.
that he was dorky.
There must have been a time.
Were you his swag coach?
No, dude, you were
Swag.
Did you ever like slide in hidden advice? Did you ever like give him tips?
no.
I have a swag coach.
Who's your swag coach?
His name's Bam.
Bam.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now. And Lawrence does this too. You guys think I'm joking? I have a swag coach, and we call him a swansler because he's a swag counselor. It's Bam. That's why we always look.
Bam Martin is your
Bam Mar-
swag
Bam Mar- swag
counselor?
coach.
That's why we always consult him.
You sure you want to admit this on camera,
I'm
dude?
the man because Bam's the man. And I gotta give it to him. Hey,
Wait,
if
did
you
he go
don't-
to Australia?
if you don't seek mentors or coaches,
Right, you're right.
you don't get better. Why do I go to you for workouts?
This is coming from a guy who has zero swag, dude. So maybe I should link up with what's his name?
Bam.
You want to link up? You want to share a package with Bam?
Yeah. I'm
Bam
a married
wasn't.
guy. I don't know why I need swag,
What
but
advice does Bam give you?
I go up to him when I'm like getting ready for like costumes for like our video shoots or performances and stuff like that. And I'm like, hey, sponsor, double check. And I'll be like, this one or that one. He'd be like, I feel like for you right now, go with this one because your attitude is like this. And I'm like, I didn't even think of that.
Is Bam Filipino?
Because your attitude's like this.
Yeah, he's Filipino. Bam Martin.
Filipinos are good at.
They're good at swag. They're good at swag, dude. I hit
Yeah.
up Eris all the time. I hit up Eris.
Thank you, everybody.
He's the guy, for example, I remember like getting this like Uniqlo shirt that's like just kind of like that oversized tee. It's like hella cheap, but it's like that good almost air wicking technology or whatever, right?
Airism.
Air wicking?
What is air wicking?
But it's like
Air can't touch you.
it's just a cool blank. It's a cool blank, useful anytime. I bet you a lot of us have it. I put on like, yo, dude, these shirts are tight. He shows up to the same rehearsal and he has the same shirt, but he chose to just jaggedly cut like the trim of it off.
Never pull that off, dude.
And I'm like, bro, levels to this game. Levels.
It depends though, because like he could do it, but if some other person just started to jag it up their shirts, it would look.
Yeah, like if
Like an idiot.
Chad did it.
dude, if I came here tomorrow with my tracksuit right cuff ripped off, it would look fucking whack, dude.
Hey, you should try it. We should do it right now.
Hey, yeah, if I were to cut that.
my early game swag coach.
Yeah, cut the neckline bigger.
Lawrence was early game swag coach. I would ask. I would walk over. I'd be like, "What do you think of this outfit?" Like, and you would.
So is it outfits or what else? What else does the swag coach do?
Yeah.
If you look good, you feel good.
Okay.
If you feel good, you are good.
Good.
You do good.
Deep shit.
What if you have the flu?
Then you just
Michael
gotta
Jordan.
dress like accordingly, you know, like
How do you dress fluid?
just like
Fucking
fluid.
bathrobe.
With a thermometer in your mouth?
Like you're smoking a cigarette.
With an ice bag.
I got a fever.
Hey, if there's a genuine lesson to actually impart, like you do have to seek counsel sometimes if you want to learn how to do something.
No, absolutely.
So that's really, but is that really when you shifted?
It's a slow and steady process. I don't think I overnighted anything. I think I'm still learning.
What are you learning? Swaggy?
You're swagging it crazy.
You're a comedian for sure. Still learning this guy.
Still learning.
Masterclass in fucking Korea.
First few times I came on JK, right? The first few seasons that I was on JK News, wasn't I a little bit more like conservative, like trying to like.
You're trying not to destroy your reputation.
Yeah. And now over here, we're all retards.
Yeah.
Right.
Over.
This is who we are now.
It's over.
Like me trying to fight it, and the fans fight back hard.
No point.
Leave it in.
Yeah. The buildings came down around you, bud.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, I know.
So when let's say like when we met, which was like 2006 or 2005, I met you. You weren't like fully confident with yourself.
Now we're getting serious. All right, now we're getting serious. Okay, the only you grow confidence by reassuring yourself through the people around you. If the people around you are cool, you can't be like that bad.
Oh, okay.
Like, why are they hanging out with you unless you're a fucking charity case? And I knew I wasn't that because we had charity cases.
So you were like skating off of like Mike Galicia's charisma.
You're an idiot.
Why are you laughing?
Why are you holding it back?
I'm not.
Brian, are you okay? You got choked up for a second.
Dude, I was hanging out with this guy. I was hanging out with Mike. You know, and these guys were fucking. Mike had like an eyebrow piercing, a lip piercing. You remember that? Shaved head. This fool looked like
an eye. Oh wow.
You do remember this?
That's cool.
This fool was just wearing like the craziest stuff.
Just say Mike, and then everybody's like, yeah, there it is. I
Mike
guess
Song?
everyone knows Mike.
You don't know.
You don't know. You met Mike.
No, now I know who you're talking about. Fucking A.
That's true though. You do have to say both, like his name in full.
Because there's so many mics.
Mike
You guys
Song.
say so many fucking random names in this room. I'm always like, I don't even. Shit.
That's okay. That's why we don't say Steve Tirada anymore.
Yeah, fair.
We just say Steve.
Yeah, fair. I think Joe was with me.
You want a glossary to keep on?
Mike Song, sorry.
No, he's Joe Wong. That's why he gets the wrong coffee order in the morning.
Joe Wong.
Anyways, seriously, ask for help, fuckers.
That's good. That's good for people.
But it makes you gay.
Yeah. Makes you feel weak.
I'm just kidding. It doesn't.
It's all a learning process. When I don't know something about crypto, I ask Steve. He says, buy this one. I buy it. I bought it at the high. I go, I'm still learning.
It's a process.
It's a process.
It's not overnight.
Well, then when you were at that age, didn't you look at him and be like, how the fuck does he do that?
Yeah, 100%. And then that's
you
the problem.
ask him?
No, well, you try to not be too gay, so you're like, let me just try and like emulate certain things, and then you fuck up and you go, fuck it, let me just ask.
You're like, I'm just not gonna wear underwear anymore.
The red light.
Because he
But no
just
one, but
moved
everyone still
differently.
wears underwear though. Like it's like, hey, dude, the keys just don't wear
learning.
underwear, man. Still learning.
But doesn't your pants smell like pee?
Like, you know,
What? No, just don't pee.
you know something Lawrence would
Pee your
do?
pants. Don't pee your pants.
The underwear's for. It's to give you a block. It's a layer.
It's too quick after you pee.
Because you're wearing underwear, you like allow yourself to pee. Like if you just didn't have the underwear, you just wouldn't pee anymore. You're like, I don't want to pee on my pants.
Yeah.
Pee a
Because
lot.
you have the underwear, you're like, I could pee.
In my pants,
dude.
right?
Here's a swag thing that Lawrence did that was like ahead of its time in a different way. All right, Lawrence would always wear this shirt for like, I swear, 15 years in a row, and it just every time you saw him, because it was just such a piece of shit shirt, it had more holes in it.
It was a piece of shit.
Why did you like the shirt so
you know the
much?
shirt-
I just loved. I have a lot of like staple shirts, but I don't have them anymore. I don't even know where they are.
But why did
Because
you
they
like it so
disintegrated
much?
over time.
Disintegrate.
Did you? Is it like you're just like this design? You're like this is. Me.
And I'm talking like not just like overly
I know,
like
I
cool
just like-
vintage.
I
I'm
just
talking the
like
holes would
the-
develop and like his nipple would just hang out, and you'd just be like, damn.
You know, that's confidence. That's what it really is.
was super cool back then.
That's what I'm saying though, and it would just develop deeper and deeper. People would try to be like, all right, it's now the distressed era, so you'd like consciously distress some of your clothes.
Oh.
His was natural distress.
Oh,
His was
wow.
like, dude, you actually slept in this for like 12 days straight.
It's cool when it's effortless.
yeah.
That's Lawrence's vibe. It's effortless.
The strange thing is like when I think back to like 05, 06, 07 or whatever, like I do remember like talking to all you guys and we were sort of like kids, like we didn't fucking talk so smooth all the time. This dude has always moved differently. Like he's always been very
different.
good with speech and just speaking.
Yeah,
feel like,
I know. I don't think I'm fucking.
See?
Not what you just said. That was weird.
Yeah, that was fucking weird, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell?
But he's still pulling it off.
just like you never seemed like nervous or like I don't know. I guess naturally back then we were all kind of like not confident. But
I
then
don't know.
this dude-
I feel like when I saw you, I felt the same thing. Like
my
I was
father
like,
ass.
yeah, no, dude.
I might
Swaggy.
Ryan was always different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that
His
was.
hair is so insane in those
Yeah.
pictures, bud. I'm like, this guy's.
But that wasn't like cool at the time.
No, yeah, it was. When I saw you, I was like, yeah, you're cool as fuck.
Just kissing news, go kiss.
Let's just kiss. Let's just kiss.
All right, let's get it.
He will kiss you.
He's a trained professional.
He's a method actor.
Yes.
Lawrence did a workshop for us at one of our Kinja's retreats because we were just doing like work, like different people would bring their professions in, and then he actually did like a workshop for us about like acting.
And I made everybody kiss.
And then he just left.
Get to work.
Orgy commence.
Keep kissing, keep kissing.
Yeah.
But it blew our minds because like he like brought a script, and when we were doing like workshops and trying to like figure out how he does his craft, he wouldn't like act the character. He would like become the character, right? So he would imagine like these extra like things that weren't even in the script, read between the lines and be like, okay, well, this character would also probably have like this relationship with this type of person. So if this type of person, this family member walked in the room, how would I be? And he would just like create the world around him, and then he would go back to the script to like be that person.
Wow.
Whereas normally, if you don't fucking know shit, you're reading, you're like, okay, like this is the emotion. Let me try to be that emotion. It's like you don't have motivation. You don't have like the backstory for it. And we'd be like, what the fuck? So I just feel like he just does that in regular life.
He's a method actor.
Yeah.
But I feel like we all do that in regular life, right? I guess.
He becomes the.
We all suck at acting in regular life.
We're not that deep.
Not that deep.
Yeah.
So is that something that like when you're doing that, and do you ever explain that to the director if he's like, Lawrence, what the fuck was that?
I was just being me.
He's all, cut, Lawrence, what the fuck? Are you just like, well, see, I interpreted.
Oh
it
no,
like this
I
because-"
don't say anything. Yeah. I'm just like, all right, whatever.
So cool. That doesn't work with like dance though. You can't be like, I know you told me to do this, but I'm gonna go.
Like trying to explain that and then have someone be like, oh, that I'm gonna go do that. Like you can't really teach it. You can say it, and then if the person is capable, they'll discover it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hey, on Walking Dead, were they like, Lawrence, I want you to more zombie, or like,
Walking Dead was like so nervous for me actually. This is like first time on set. I had like maybe like just like one small line, but then I was like so nervous, like I wrote it on my fucking hand.
The line.
Just
really?
one line, just because
You
I
wanna
just
fuck
like
it up.
yeah, you want to fuck it up.
Yeah,
You
what
know,
was
I
the
don't
line?
remember what.
That means
it
he's
was.
on the take. He's like, Arr.
Be angry right now.
brains. I don't think he was a zombie. He was like one of the bad guys' henchmen.
Yeah.
I just walked around and then I died. Walking Dead, man.
Walking then dead.
Yeah.
You wrote it on your hand.
What a cool story from the show.
That's really what happened. I think all the homies like low-key had like a watch party, and then they cut out his line.
There was like
they cut your
yeah.
line?
No, I had like one of my biggest scenes, like just like this scene where I talk about this gun. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like a full scene, and they just cut it out. And I was like, fuck.
Dude, that's so funny. They cut Smack had a Walking Dead scene. They cut so much of it. She had to learn to drive a boat for.
She was on Walking Dead?
Yeah, she had to learn. They made her take boat driving classes to enter the scene on a boat, and she enters the boat, and then in the middle of her line, she gets shot in the forehead. So she goes like, "That's the." That's it. Yeah.
But the boat driving was lit though, huh?
But they made her learn how to steer the like to
You ever wear
actually
your hat
operate
like
it.
this?
Yeah, if I want to look retarded.
No, that's swag,
No,
man.
just
That's
kidding.
swag, man. Come on, man.
I trust you, dude.
Some guy out there watching this video. Some guy's watching this video right now, and he went.
It's a little Chinese kid. It's like, oh fuck, man, the Filipino guy did it.
I didn't know that.
But you know what she said? She said there was a dude on set that day that didn't have any lines, and he was so fucking annoying. He kept saying lines like into the like he kept making lines.
Like an extra?
Yeah, he was like not supposed to talk.
But he just kept like saying random shit.
Yeah, like he would just add shit in to the scene, and
Trying to
then
get a bump.
they always had to keep stopping and be like, "Hey, you don't have any lines. Like, don't talk." And he's like, "Okay." And then they would film again, and he would talk again, and he just kept fucking doing it. That they eventually, I think they left it in.
They just added him in.
Real?
Yeah, because
so it
he
worked.
just kept doing it.
It's like, you want to come back for the next episode?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, sure.
But like everyone on set like hated it, but then I guess like the main director or whatever just didn't notice, and he just like left it in.
That guy got a bump then.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
When you're at the fucking craft table with those guys, like, hey, you talked. You know you get a bump, right? Yeah, they have to pay you now. Yeah. And they like follow you to your car and shit, telling you about this stuff. It's kind of wild.
Hey, I'm your friend, right? Remember when I told you
Dude,
about
yeah.
the bump?
This is the best.
You had people like that on set that weren't supposed to do something, but they just kept doing too much.
Yeah, I mean, like a lot of extras will do stuff like that.
All the
There was
time?
one time I was shooting I was shooting a thing in New York like last year where like there was like a bunch of extras that like in a restaurant.
Yeah.
What was annoying was that one of the extras thought I was an extra, So then I had to do this thing where I just like I had to walk through like just the restaurant, right? And then this extra is like, no, don't, you're in the, you gotta go. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Like, who the fuck are you, dude?
You think I'm one of you?
That's how.
Sit back down.
I have my own trailer.
We're all in this tent. You gotta come back to the tent for this. Don't go in that trailer. Come in the tent.
Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, you're in the air conditioning. You're not supposed to be in there. We have to be outside.
That's hella funny. He's directing you.
That's hilarious. He can't possibly be with one of them.
You ever been on set with someone that was like straight up stealing lines or like stealing spotlight or standing in the fucking way on purpose? You know, like those guys that'll just do anything to succeed kind of thing?
Yeah, a lot of people do that. I feel like a lot of extras will try to see where the camera is and then just
Trying to steal the show and shit.
Look right at it.
They're all like this.
The ones that have to be dead, they're like,
Get my good side. Get my good side. It's like, bitch, it ain't about you.
have you ever had to play a dead body?
yeah.
On Walking Dead.
Show us how you did it.
Like you just die, you know.
It's even cool the way he does it.
Dude, you know,
Nice.
you know what's messed up?
So
I had
cool,
a girlfriend who, unfortunately, her mother died like in front of her, like because she was like passing away, and she was in the room for it. And I know, sorry boys. But she said the craziest thing that you learn from movies is that their eyes close, and she's like, my mom's eyes would not close, so they kept on doing the thing to the eyes, and it kept popping back open. Yeah.
Those dolls that have like the retract.
That's why they just cover them.
It just pops back open.
Well, I don't know if it's for everybody, but she said that they kept on doing the eyes thing and they couldn't get them to close.
That's why you gotta put coins on.
Maybe she wasn't dead yet.
Yeah, maybe she could.
she's right.
Maybe she could have hung in there.
She had a little bit more.
Give it, I'm not dead.